Good morning everyone and welcome to your show Good Morning Kuwait. This is your host Abdulaziz Darwish. We are coming to you live this morning from the Ministry of Information studios here in downtown Kuwait, and as usual we share with you about the variety of segments with several reports. I hope you're enjoying and you're watching us through the KTV2 from now until 10 a.m. And before we start, I would like to greet our working crew and also Sarah. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Aziz, and good morning to you, dear viewers, and everyone who's watching us through KTV2. Welcome to a new episode of your morning program, Good Morning Kuwait. And today, as always, we have various segments and special guests that we are so happy and pleased to have them with us this morning. So please keep watching us till the end of the program and never go away. So Aziz, as yesterday we noticed that heavy rains yesterday, and also we are noticing that really decreasing in the temperature. We are experiencing the very cold weather here in Kuwait.
It was lovely, so the rain yesterday in all the governorates in the state of Kuwait. We call it, this rain is like the blessing rain.
Exactly.
We're happy people, some people already sharing in social medias, photos and pictures and even videos about the rains in Kuwait. People put poetry. People share with the pictures of coffee. It was a good weather yesterday.
It was really an awesome. Everyone actually was happy yesterday about the rains, and we can see the greens actually is increasing all around Kuwait, our lovely land here in Kuwait. But because of the cold weather, we are experiencing also some like say cold and flu and unhealthy conditions, isn't it, Aziz? So we have to increase actually and improve our immune system, especially here, especially actually in the winter season.
So we'd like to advise on behalf of our show Good Morning Kuwait to be aware of, we call everyone about their health. So you have to enhance your immune system by vitamin C, take good fruits, do similar little but like exercise, even indoor exercise, even at home you can do exercise. I don't forget to take the vaccine for the flu vaccine from the Ministry of Health. Yes. They have like we call it the seasonal flu vaccine also.
Exactly, and I know a lot of people, they love the heating actually. They stand and sit a long time, like 3 hours, 4 hours close to the heating. It is not really healthy. Makes you feel dizzy, lazy, make you feel sleepy. It's good now to wear really heavy clothes and do some stretching and jogging all around our lovely actually land here in Kuwait, and have some activities outside doors. And also, as you said, like drink some vitamin C, be hydrated all the time. I know some people, they don't love actually drinking some water, especially in the winter, but try your best to drink some water, stay hydrated, have a lot of fruit, isn't it, Aziz?
Sure, so this is the important thing, to always stay healthy, stay good, because I know usually in winter time people don't drink water too much. Yes. Because of it's cold winter, but I recommend everyone at least to drink the water which is suitable for your body. Yes. Because at least for your skin.
I know some people, they put some fruits inside the water, make it warm and drink it all the day. Try, that's a trick.
So it's a good trick for our co-host Sarah Al-Bakr. And now, because we spoke in the beginning of our show about the weather forecast, so we have also a daily segment about it.
Exactly, Aziz. Dear viewers, let's check the weather forecast with our colleague. Let's watch it together.
Well, welcome again to our show, Good Morning Kuwait. We have a daily segment for our co-host, Kuwaiti News Agency. So Kuwait's cabinet issued on Tuesday a statement regarding a decrease pardoning the freedom restricting penalty imposed on number of individuals in the court ruling. It is a statement that the cabinet outlined the belief of political leadership in national recognition, and that brings good to people of this nation, labeling the decision the opening of the bright new page.
NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg expressed NATO's appreciation for Kuwait's role and effort in maintaining security and stability in the region, and his gratitude for all aspects of the support provided by Kuwait to NATO.
Gearing up for the upcoming summer season, Kuwait Airways announced Tuesday the operation of scheduled commercial flights heading to Greek cities of Athens and Mykonos starting from June 14, 2023.
Kuwaiti oil price rose by 76 cents to 83.93 per barrel, Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, the KPC, said on Tuesday. This is all the news we have for today, dear viewers. Don't go away, let's have this tiny little break and then we'll move on.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. You already saw the Kuwaiti News Agency news. Now for the Kuwait Airways, next June to Greek.
To Greek. Have you been to Greek, Aziz, before?
Actually, it's one of my list for for new upcoming plans for the new year. So it's a good coincidence now. I see now it's like a direct flight to Athens also and also Mykonos.
Well, Mykonos, I always been fan to Mykonos Island. It's really a lovely place actually to go. And as you, I'm planning actually to go to Greece, inshallah, next summer to Mykonos.
So to Mykonos together. So when you mention about the islands and the destinations, I know people usually, we have already take-off segments usually in our show, Good Morning Kuwait. We travel to destinations.
Yes.
So this is one of your plans to travel to Greek. So what about the other plans if you want to visit another country?
Another country, I would like to visit Italy as well. I would love to visit Italy, but not in the summer because they say it's really extreme hot there, extreme hot weather. So I think now we are ready, Aziz, to speak to our Excellency, you know, dear viewers. The bilateral relationship between the two states are excellent. Greece established diplomatic relations with Kuwait in 1964.
And recently another culture cooperation took place. There was a ceremony of an opening exhibition that took place under the Great Alexander in Kuwait, establishment of bridges between East and also West. So to know more about this topic, we're delighted to have with us today this morning His Excellency Constantius, already ambassador of the Hellenic Republic to the state of Kuwait, the Greek to the state of Kuwait. Hello, Your Excellency, and good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We are so actually a pleasure to have you with us in our show today, Your Excellency.
For me, it's a great pleasure as well.
So first of all, Your Excellency, we'd like to know more about the Great Alexander exhibition in cooperation with Kuwait University. Can you please elaborate more about that?
Yes, listen, it was an idea that I had when I arrived for the first time in Kuwait, because I wanted to find the common points between the two countries and to show the perennity of our links. In this case, I think that Alexander the Great was the best for our two nations, because Alexander the Great arrived in the area 2,300 years before. They established this naval establishment on the island of Ikaria, how he named this island because of the similarities with the Greek island Ikaria in the Aegean Sea. And after some time, this name was forgotten, because on the island there is a fortress. This fortress, where there are some temples and some other buildings, in Greek is named Phylakion. From the word Phylakion, we had the Arabic word, if I can say so, Phylaka.
Nice. So also,
and that, I think it was really a fruitful idea, because immediately we had the cooperation with the National University of Kuwait as well, and the Greek laboratory of Vergina, which is the place where is the birthplace of Alexander the Great, and then the Austrian Museum, because this great painter, Greek painter Parlamis.
Nice. Your Excellency, sorry for interrupting, Your Excellency. We'll go to another topic. So Greece have been always the place of culture since we already remember. Is it true that will be a Greek museum opening maybe in Kuwait, in Phylaka also island, Your Excellency?
Listen, in order to project more this idea, this exhibition, we had the idea to combine the visit of two Greek ministers, the Minister of Investment and Development and the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, which they came to Kuwait at the same time, and they had meetings with their counterparts in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in the Ministry of Economy, and in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. During the talks between the ministers, it was this proposal to be more elaborated and worked out, which will find common points in order to make a kind of cultural and touristic park on the island.
That's really great, Your Excellency. Yes.
Hello, yes?
Yes, you can move on, Your Excellency.
Yes, do you hear me?
Yes, Your Excellency, since we have that established relationship between Kuwait and Greece since 1964, so more than 50 years actually of that bad relationship. Can you please, Your Excellency, elaborate more about that diplomatic relationship between both countries?
Greece was among the first countries which recognized.
Yes. Yes, Your Excellency.
Greece was among the first countries which recognized the independence of Kuwait. And they established embassies very soon, the two countries between them. At this time we had as well Olympic Airways, which started very flights, and that gave the opportunities to Kuwait to stop in Athens and after changing planes as well to go further to different cities of Europe and America. During the invasion, Greece was a part of the coalition of the around 30 states, I think, which tried and did not recognize this, and they supported the emir of the country and the government in order to take again control of their country. Always it was a relation which not any real problems, because the two countries share common values and beliefs, and that I think creates, paves the way in order to reach today this great event, which was the exhibition, at the same time with the visit of the two ministers, which discussed a lot about Failaka and other projects. Among them, we announced for the first time during the exhibition the establishment of direct flight between Kuwait and Athens. Last year, we have done the same with Mykonos and Kuwait.
That's really great, Your Excellency. It was really a privilege to host you here in our show. Good morning, and all the best of luck with the Great Alexander exhibition. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Very happy that I had the opportunity to talk with your auditors.
You are most welcome. So, Aziz, that was really great interview with our Excellency, the Greece Excellency, the Ambassador actually from Hellenic, the state of Kuwait. So, dear viewers, don't go away. We're gonna have this tiny little break and then we'll move on.
It's one of the great establishments to reflect the cooperation between Kuwait and China. With the China-Arab States Summit and the China-China Summit, the peaceful development of China and win-win cooperation on the Belt and Road Initiative. More and more businessmen want to do business with China. They are eager to learn Chinese. With the Chinese higher education open to the world, more and more students and postgraduates are encouraged to study in China, and abundant scholarships are provided to attract many middle school and college students to study in China.
Hello, everybody. I'm the Chinese teacher. My name, you just can call me Teacher Do. Okay. Today the event is related with the Chinese New Year because, and this year it is a rabbit year. So we would like educated our kid with the Chinese culture. So Chinese language is quite different with English Arabic because we are not alphabetic language. We are according to the Chinese sign, or we can say Chinese characters. So the kid, for them in the beginning, is very hard to learn because the kid first they have to learn pronunciation because the pronunciation is different with what the word look like. So first we learn Chinese pronunciation and we call pinyin. And this is very hard for the kid because Chinese language, we have 4 tones. Okay, like if you want to say ah, you have to say ah, 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 ah. So it is very hard for the kid in the beginning, but we try. So they are so smart actually, and we prefer to the kid when they are know English, they can learn pinyin better, very fast. But small kid, although the English not that much good, but they can pronounce more precise. So we like the kid, like 6 years, you can start learning Chinese. And the teenage, they will be very fast master.
Hi, my name is Hafsa Fahad Ibrahim. I am grade 5. I am 10 years old. I came here to study Chinese. I like to study Chinese because I like their culture, their food, their clothes, and they have many beautiful things in Chinese. I came here today to know the 2 words for the Happy New Year. I learned a lot of Chinese. I learned about the human body, a lot of words. I learned how to write Chinese, how to sing, how to read. I would like to be a Chinese teacher for kindergarten. I would go to Chinese and enjoy there.
Hello Kuwait, my name is Muhammad Abdurrahman Qas. I learned so much things in here in the Chinese school. I learned the numbers and 4 seasons. Chun, Cha, Cho, Tong.
It's a great private school that teaches Chinese language with also, we call it, a strong support of Chinese embassy in the state of Kuwait. And also we call it the KCA, Kuwait Chinese Association. The school was established in early 2019 after a year of hard work and preparation. Our Chinese Embassy Counselor and Director of Education Cultural Office attended the opening ceremony and awarded lots of textbooks, workbooks, and also the other teaching materials to the school. They offer standard Chinese courses, also known as, we call it Mandarin, the HSK, HSKK, YCT, YCTK, BCT, BCTK, and the short time courses Chinese Convergence 360 sentences. So let's welcome now Sophie Shin. She's a principal of KCA Chinese Learning Institute. Hello and Xiao Sheng Hao.
早上好.
You're most welcome and thank you so much for joining us today. I already presented to you about the Chinese institution.
Yes.
Tell me about the institution. What about, when did it start in the state of Kuwait?
Oh yes, and I said before we said Chinese, Kuwait is no Chinese institution, but before I was working in the Chinese company here, at that yes, we saw that so many Kuwaiti kids, they want Chinese education, but no. So when we got a chance, is from our Chinese embassy and our Chinese Education Foundation in China. Nice. They provide us the chance to give us the training and the examination for the Chinese teacher. So we went back to China to have this chance to get the training courses and get the certificate. After that, we came back to Kuwait, have the teaching the Chinese language, and this is like 3 years ago.
We can say that dreams also come true. It's like,
yes,
like something you work hard, and now we call it work hard pays off.
Yes,
so
thank you.
When we talk about the Chinese courses, what about the courses you are teaching? I already presented to you like BCT, BCTK.
Yes, yes.
So tell me more about the courses you are offering for the students.
Yeah, yes, and we said this is the standard Chinese courses. HSK is for the standard courses, and YCT is for the HSK for the teenagers and the adults. Okay. And we said is MCT is the medical Chinese, and another one is the BCT is for business Chinese. And all of these courses, we have the teaching and the examination and the certificate. And all of this certificate is like the YAS or TOEFL for the English. Nice. Yes. And we also have short courses like business conversation and also oral speaking, like 316. You mentioned, yes, like this.
So when we mention about the students, I see some of the report about the student. You already taught some local people, citizens, and residents also in the state of Kuwait. So in this institution, do you accept all students, all foreign students? All nationalities?
Yes, yes. And at the beginning, we only taught our Chinese kids at the weekend. And after that, we talked with some people about the Chinese language education. They are interested in learn. This is like Kuwaitis, some Saudis, like around these Arabic countries.
Region,
yes. So after we got approved by our international Chinese learning and test center, we started to teach the foreign students.
Nice.
Now, maybe 40% is the Kuwaiti.
Nice, 40%. It's like a large number, so the demand is also high. So these large numbers that you already presented to your school, so we talk about the courses. What about the lessons you are teaching them? It's like basic lessons, how like we're doing regular things, like if we want to travel to China, maybe I order something, or like you want to order, you want to talk, like normal conversation, simple conversation, or like advanced level also?
We all including these courses, like for example, HSK courses.
Yes.
They have from the level 1 to the level 9. So from the level 1 and the level 2, you can speak like simple Chinese phrases and the sentence to the basic communication. And for the HSK 4 and 5, you can talk with the very fluent Chinese and on a wide range of the topics. Also, you can use this certificate to apply to study in Chinese university. And for the HSK 7 to 9, you can be a translator between your language and the Chinese.
Nice.
Yes.
So before we continue our topics about the Chinese institution, we'll talk more about something about relates for the culture, because language, always we talk about the culture.
Yes.
So this is, we call it some of the traditional cultural dress and the clothes for China.
Yes, today I specially wear the Chinese traditional clothes. This is for celebrating our coming Chinese New Year.
Nice.
Yes.
So we know already, like in the end of this weekend, from east of Asia, China and the East Asian countries celebrating the Chinese New Year.
Yes.
It will be on Saturday, 21 of January.
Yeah.
Tell me about this New Year. Some people don't know there is also a Chinese New Year, Chinese calendar.
Yes, this is by the Chinese calendar. This is not the fixed day, but flexible, depend on the Chinese calendar. And we also have this special characters like Chun. Chun means Chinese New Year is also the spring festival.
Nice.
So we said this Chun is everything is new, everything is coming, growing up at one more time. So this is the Chun, and we also have another is the lucky. The lucky we send to the people. So we also give this to our doors.
Nice.
This means hope the like a long life, the health and the wills or something good things come to your home.
Nice.
So this is the fu. We call this one.
Fu.
Yes, and
For the third one?
yes, this one is also different kind of the stage, the stage of the fu. This is the different kind of the stage of the fu. So all means this. When we put this one, this is the upside down. Means this one is fu dao. It means this one is arrived to your home. So
Okay.
we make this one upside down. Yes.
Okay, upside down.
Yes.
So we can say like to congratulate you and all the Chinese community in Kuwait,
Yeah.
and also our friends from China about celebration for the New Year, for
Thank
the
you.
Chinese New Year.
Yes.
So when we talk about the culture, about the clothes, about the Chinese New Year, I know like even you show us the paper, so there is like multiple of teaching stuff to teach the students. So instead of paper and the pen, you're already teaching them how to write in these, right?
Yes,
This
yes.
is the one how you're teaching them there in the school, in the
Yes,
institution?
yes. Actually, we somebody is also asking about why Chinese language is have the letter or not. We said we have the letter, but is only this like 17 years. Letter is for our Chinese pinyin.
Okay.
Pinyin can make people's pronunciation correct, but actually with Chinese sense is the strokes. So we haven't the pinyin, we only have the strokes. And the strokes can make the radical. Radical compared with the characters.
Okay.
Yes, so this is the Chinese way to teach it.
Nice. Thank you so much for sharing this information to our viewers watching us through the KTV2.
Thank you.
Everyone who's interested in already Chinese culture and even the Chinese language.
Yeah.
So when you spoke about the institution, so even upcoming, the New Year is upcoming this weekend, what about the activities already preparing for the upcoming events? What about the activities of the institution?
Oh, actually, we hold so many activities in the last year. For our students, we have some traditional festival for them, and for the others, we also have some culture event. Like last year,
I remember Kuwait National Library. It was a very big day.
Yes. At the beginning, at the last year, we holding the first Chinese recitation competition in Kuwait. And after that, in the summer, we cooperate with Huawei. They have the summer, the future seed programs in the summer camp. So we introduced our Chinese traditional science to them. And all of these students is from the university in Kuwait.
Nice.
Yes, after that, we cooperate with the a local event organization. Yes, they held like Kuwaiti high school girls celebration at the Gulf University of Science and Education Technologies. Yes, we heard it's like about 1,400 students at that event. We also joined, like you mentioned, is the Chinese Embassy holding the great Chinese festival at the Kuwait National Library.
Nice.
Yes.
So this is all about, we call the activities during the last year and also the last things what happening for the Chinese institution.
Yes.
And also reflecting the Chinese culture and Chinese Kuwaiti relationship, the diplomatic relation.
Yes.
Now let's back again to the students again. I see the picture, the videos of the students, the local and also the citizens or the residents in the state of Kuwait. How do you see their progress in learning the Chinese language? I know Chinese language it have too many advanced levels. How do you see their advancement, their development in the language?
Oh, this is the same like we learn Arabic or we learn like English. We have the all the books for the year 1 to year 9. So step by step, teached by from the pinyin, then the characters, and then phrase and the sentence, and with the grammar inside. So people will slowly know how to make good Chinese like this.
So that's like the thing we're happening inside. People are developing their time to be also always good in the Chinese language. What about the teachers, the instructors who are teaching Chinese? How many are there? How many?
Yes, actually we are not a very big institution in here. Like we have the 8 teachers for us. We are a group. And for all of our teachers, we get the various qualified certificate from China. So they are teaching the Chinese. And we also have some corporate teachers teaching some culture things like martial art, Kung Fu and Tai Chi. We also have the teachers can teach the Chinese song, Chinese cooking, Chinese calligraphy, or Chinese medicine, like this.
Nice. So we can say our guest Sophie Shen, we reached the end. Thank you so much. Shishi.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you all here.
No, you're most welcome. Thank you so much. So thanks for our guest Sophie Shen. She's the principal of KCA Chinese Learning Institute. Dear viewers, we have now another segment where I go with you. But now maybe we'll go to a break. So let's go to this break. Then we'll continue.
As you know, dear viewers, we have various segments, and now to our other segment. It is considered currently the largest medical center in Kuwait, providing services for a projected population of 600,000 and includes the largest and the most advanced medical equipment. Amongst its services, it is the largest trauma center in the Middle East. Sheikh Jaber Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Subah Hospital is the largest single-bodied government hospital built in the region, with full independent trauma center and a decided VVIP independent facility. So dear viewers, let's welcome to us our colleague Saad Al-Azmi. So hello and good morning, Saad.
Hello, good morning to you, Sarah and Abdulaziz in the studio, and to all of KTV2 viewers. Today we are at Sheikh Jabir Al Ahmed Hospital to shed light on some of the latest of development in the medical field with our medical doctor, May Al Hazza. Good morning. And
good morning, Kuwait.
Can you tell us about the latest of development here in Jabir Al Ahmed Hospital?
In surgical department, our department, we established the first MDT, which is the multidisciplinary team in bariatric surgery in 2019. And in my opinion, it's the biggest achievement in the surgical department. We're really proud of it.
Tell us about the MDT, what it means.
The abbreviation of multidisciplinary team means many of healthcare providers, they collected and they joined in one team to provide the latest and the most effective management for patients with obesity, because each of our specialties, each doctor have certain specialty, and each of them should provide the best management for the patient. So we have this meeting every week, every Monday, and we discuss every case. And when we discuss the case, we see what's the best option for the patient, not only surgical. Maybe the patient need medical, maybe the patient they came with weight gain after bariatric surgery previously done. So in that meeting, we discuss each case, and then at the end, we found what's the best treatment and the best in the perspectives, in our perspective. And in the same time, we could meet again to discuss the case with the team.
Can you elaborate more about why it's important to have the MDT here in Jabir Al Ahmed Hospital?
As in life, everyone have different opinion based on the background, the medical and the surgical background. So in this team, we see what's the best option for the patient. In the same time, we review all the investigations in the meeting itself, and we will see what's the best thing for the patient. And afterwards, we have certain investigations needed, and in that meeting we could see what's the best for the patient afterwards.
About Jabir Al Ahmed Hospital, can you tell us about the latest in the future of the development in terms of surgeries and the medical field overall?
For example, in our MDT, when we started, we were few doctors, and now we increased the team. For example, some patients they have, because obesity is a multifactorial disease, is a disease itself. So maybe this patient with obesity have certain chronic diseases, and sometimes is hidden. So we investigate all the diseases, and in the same time we treat the disease, because we have a bariatric and obesity doctor, a physician. In the same time, patients sometimes they are smoking, so we have a smoking cessation clinic, because we should help the patient to quit smoking before the surgery. And we have a GB, he is specialized in smoking cessation. In the same time, patients with obesity, they have also psychological issues. That's why they have the self-neglect, and the psychologist in our team will help the patients to overcome this. In the same time, to see what's their perspective after the surgery, because sometimes patients they depend on the surgery and they forget that it's life-changing. They should change their lifestyle, not only depend on the surgery. So our psychologist will help them to see and to imagine what's the life afterwards, and also to see what their aims, because as I said, is not the solution. They should make more efforts, not only based on the surgery.
Medical Doctor May Al Hazza, thank you so much for being with us, and good morning.
Thank you.
That was Medical Doctor May Al Hazza from Sheikh Jabir Al Ahmed Hospital, and that was the latest of development here in Kuwait, and we hope for the future to have more development in the medical field. And now back to you in the studio, Sarah and Abdulaziz.
Special thanks to my co-host Saad Al-Azmi for reporting live from Jabir Al-Ahmed Hospital, and also special guest who has his distinguished guest Dr. May Al-Hazza for already giving informative information to everyone who's watching us through the KTV2. Now we'll talk about from our SNG outdoor segment to our report. We'll talk about the environment awareness is the most important in our current days, and who's better to represent this idea than the diplomatic region. So let's take a good look to this great report that took place yesterday with the cooperation with Youth Public Authority. Let's check it. We'll be right back.
Hello everyone, I was invited here in Tatweer in the Shamir area, and my visit here is extraordinary. I love the greenhouse, it's beautiful. It's good to see green trees, you know, and I think you guys should visit it too. So you take time and come out and visit, you'll love the breathe the green tree, the green air, you know, and it's very healthy too. Thank you.
Good morning all. My name is Tumai Waziri from Tanzania Embassy. I'm here to meet with this group, and we are happy, we enjoy the situation and everything. Thank you very much.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are invited here with the Tweed group. They invited us to celebrate Liberation Day of Kuwait. Today is 17th of January. And we wanted to know more about this day, and Tatweer Group Al-Shamia, they invited us here, and we are gathered. We feel honored today. Thank you.
And now, dear viewers, with our second interview segment with our special guest for today, we'll talk about business and investments. Global growth is forecast to slow from 6% in 2021 to 3.2% in 2022 and 2.7% in 2023. This is actually the weakest growth profile since 2001. Expect for the global financial crisis and the acute phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. Our guest, dear viewers, is a writer and author who has published 4 literary books, participate in writing business plans. He was honored by Kuwait University in 2017 among the 50 most important personalities in the state of Kuwait. He holds a certified expert trainer certificate from the International Association of Trainers and Developers, USA, trained more than 4,000 people in the field. So, dear viewers, let's welcome together Ahmed Al-Ayan. He is the founder of Gate 7 Group, marketing agency, author. So he has also, as we mentioned, he published 4 books certified as an expert trainer from the International Society for Trainers and Developers from USA. So, hello and good morning, Mr. Ahmed.
Good morning. Thank you, Sarah.
That was really a long history, actually, Mr. Ahmed. But first of all, we'd like to know more about yourself. Can you please introduce yourself?
First of all, Sarah, I would like to thank Kuwait TV2 to give me this opportunity to be in this amazing show. Second, actually, I'm Ahmed Al-Ayan, as you introduced me. I'm the founder and CEO of Gate 7 Group marketing agency, and I published 4 books, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that was really amazing. And as far as we know, you were an employee, actually.
Yes.
And now we are self-employment. Is that true?
Yes.
So can you first please introduce, or let's say advise our dear viewers, or tell our dear viewers the steps for a transition from being an employment to a self-employment?
Okay, it's an interesting question to start with. There is a steps you have to follow to leave the employment to be a self-employment or to be a business owner. First of all, you have to find the field you love and you are good with. Second, you have to be specialized in something in the same field what you love.
Yes.
Because if you be specialized in something, you will be better than your peers. Yeah. Third, you have to read and learn as much as possible about this field. Fourth, you have also to create an action plan and follow the steps step by step.
Yes.
Finally, you have also to make sure don't leave your job until you make sure like you have a double of your current income. Why?
Okay.
Because your liabilities, your responsibilities, your commitments will be increased when you will be a business owner.
So don't leave our jobs. That's the first step, I think.
don't leave it until you reach like you have a double your current revenue.
Exactly. So, Mr. Ahmed, I'm pretty sure you faced some challenges and obstacles actually before starting or before establishing your own business. Can you please share it with us, some of your challenges you faced?
Anyone in the world who want to leave his to leave the employment to be a self-employment, they will definitely face a lot of challenges. For example, you are leaving your comfort zone, and this is not easy thing, and not all of people can do this. Okay. Second, you have to know that like there is a lot of competition in the market, and if you are not adding any new value to the market, so you will not survive, and you cannot continue. Finally, building your team is not easy. I thought when I want to be a businessman and I want to establish my business, like it's very easy to hire a people, but it was very difficult because to find your good team based on your criteria and requirements is very difficult.
It's very difficult. So how you overcame actually of those obstacles, Mr. Ahmed?
يعني first I read as much as I can about like how to read the CV.
Okay.
Second, also I worked on like make analysis about like when you are interviewing the people, you have to have some skills. Okay, so these skills you cannot يعني people they will think like they can get it from their experience from the employment, and this is not good, and this is not right. If you were working in HR, a human resource department, okay, you have the skills. But if you, for example, I was working in CSR department, corporate social responsibility department, so I don't have any experience in the recruiting the people and hiring the people.
Yes.
So you have to figure out some skills in yourself to hire the people and the right team.
We have to figure out our skills first.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Ahmed, let's talk about the investment here in Kuwait. Some people, they say the investment here in Kuwait is really hard. We're gonna fail. They have no future actually in the future. So, what is your let's say comment about the investment here in Kuwait?
It's a big question, really. To be honest with you, I'm very encouraging the people to invest in Kuwait. Because the Kuwait market is open to the extreme, okay, but it's very difficult. Why? Because we have two reasons. First, like the people or the Kuwaiti tastes are very difficult to persuade them to take a decision to purchase it from your stores. Why? Because there is a lot of competitors.
Yes.
So the people now can compare all the alternatives before taking any decision to moving forward to purchase from your stores.
That's amazing. So like investment here in Kuwait is like better than investment outside Kuwait, as you mentioned.
Yes.
It's better.
Yes.
So let's talk now about the inflation, Mr. Ahmed. We know that we are living in really current inflation and the competition here in Kuwait and all the global actually, especially after the pandemic period. So can you please elaborate more about what is meant by inflation first?
Yes, we have to define the inflation itself.
Yes.
Inflation means like increasing in the index of the prices, like in the goods and services. Okay, from the beginning of the life until today, and it will start and it will continue. Like the prices will keep increasing in the goods and services. So I will just mention an example here. Like for example, if you are swimming in a river, and the water is moving in this way, and you are trying to swim in this way.
Okay.
Maybe you will survive and maybe you will not survive. But if you think smartly and swim in the same way of the water,
yes.
Okay, but you will face some like stones, some obstacles. So for that reason I'm mentioning like you have to be to think smartly how to move outside of these challenges and outside of these obstacles, okay? So the inflation will increase, the prices will increase, okay? Me and Sarah and all people knows that, like when we go to a market before, we are filling our, for example, our trolley with 20 KD before. Now we have to spend more than 60 KD maybe to fill it. So the prices will never go back what I can do. I have to stop. I have to don't open business. I have to no. You can go ahead, but you have to think smartly.
We have to think smartly, and I liked the example you mentioned about the river, and we have to swim, especially with the wave, actually to be reach at the success point, and we have to not go back and not to wait. Actually, as you mentioned, we have to start our own business. So, how actually, Mr. Ahmed, you organize your own team? I'm pretty sure you have your own team in your companies, isn't it?
Yes.
So, how actually did you manage to organize your team as an entrepreneur?
I will give an advice for all entrepreneurs who are going to open their own business.
Okay.
Treat your team like your family. Believe me, this is the core of the business. If you are treating your team like your family, you will achieve very good results. I'm really like appreciating what my team is doing right now. I will give you an example. I was a team leader in one of the telecommunication companies in Kuwait.
Yes.
And my staff was my staff members were around 15 people. Yeah. I was treating them like my family. For example, one of them, he has a death case, for example. Okay, so I was working his job. So I'm taking his I'm feeling what he's
doing or facing.
Exactly,
okay.
exactly. So not only manage the time and make a micromanagement, and you have to come and punch in by 7 and punch out by 5. No, this is not good. Just do your job exactly and go home. No need to spend a lot of time, and you are not doing anything.
It's not about the quantity, about the quality.
Exactly.
It's not about the time, about what you are doing.
Exactly.
In that time.
Exactly. If you are achieving my targets, if you are doing good things for me, why I have to put you in the office just because there is working hours? This is not good.
That's really good. Yeah. And treat your team as a family.
Exactly.
That's really great. Do you have any last advice, Mr. Ahmed, to our dear viewers?
Yes. Be strong in one thing until you are sure people's eyes will be on you if you start.
That's really great. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed Al Ayyan, for your generous information and for your time, for being with us here in this morning.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Kuwait TV too. Thank you so much.
Big thanks and appreciation to our dear guest, Ahmed Al Ayyan. Dear viewers, don't go away. Let's have this tiny little break and then we'll move on.
Well, that was our episode for today. It was a variety of segments with multiple, already we call it resources, and also distinguished guests. Today we had too many things to talk about: Chinese language and also your distinguished guests also.
Exactly, starting from the Greece, actually with our ambassador, and then from China, from medicine, the Sheikh Jabir Hospital, and also with our guest actually, and my guest. Was really a lovely episode, dear viewers. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. See you for the next one and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. See you tomorrow.